talking about a parigraha. Now, you want to spend your time focusing on what you do have and not what you don't have, because that which you focus on expands, right? That which you focus on expands. And we've already seen this. We've already seen this example. How many of us have, say let's say like when I was young, I wanted a Camaro, right? I wanted a Camaro. And I kept saying I wanted a Camaro, and I would think about the Camaro, and then pretty soon everybody around me seemed to be driving a Camaro, and I would see people having the new Camaro, and it was like, oh, the Camaros are everywhere, right? Why? Because my focus was on that. Now let's go to the negative version of that. If you focus on not having money, what happens? You don't have money, and you find all the reasons to focus on not having money, right? Do you agree with that? So we focus on we don't have enough money, and guess what? You're never going to have enough money, right? Right? Have you ever met somebody who says, oh, I'm not good, I don't know how to make friends like you do. I don't have a lot of friends. And then you look at that person, and what happens? What happens?
They don't have friends.
No friends, huh? No friends, because that's what they're focusing on. They're focusing on no friends, exactly what she said. If you're focusing on no friends, you're not going to have friends, right? On the contrary, where you focus on what you do have, and you say, God, this is really cool. I just made a new friend. I made a new friend. I have a brand new friend. This is really cool. I like this. I have a new friend. You tell everybody, I have a new friend. You tell your mom, I have a new friend. And pretty soon, Mom, I have another friend. I have another friend, right? Because you're focusing on friends, on having friends, right? So you need to remember that. So whenever you don't like what's happening in your life, take your focus off of that. Take your focus off of that and focus on something else, right? How about losing weight? How many of us have said, I'm going to lose weight, and instead you put on the weight? Anybody? I have. You have? Because I'm focusing on the weight. I'm focusing on what I can't eat. And it never fails that when I focus on what I can't eat, dang, it's like everybody invites me to these places and the birthday parties and all this other stuff, and it's like the food is all right there and I can't have it, but that's what I'm focusing on. I can't have it, so it's right there in front of me. That which you focus on will expand, right? So you have to go in and be real careful. Now, Parigraha talks about not seizing the opportunity. Let me give you an example. What if your friend comes up to you and says, this is very personal, this is between you and I share a secret with her, and she takes, and you know what she does? She seizes the opportunity or takes the opportunity to add more fire, right? To add more fire. You understand what I'm talking about? Not to seize the opportunity? If I told you that I was feeling bad because she said something about me and it made me feel bad, and you wanted to make sure that I would not be her friend anymore, and you said to me, well, and you know what, she does this all the time. She does this all the time to people, and she tends to do that. And so she's seizing the opportunity. Do you see that? She's seizing the opportunity that I'm taking the time to talk. First of all, you're not supposed to gossip, right? But if I'm taking the time to talk to her, if she doesn't have anything nice to say, what are we supposed to do? What does Satya say? Satya, the speaking the truth. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything, right? Because then you speak untruth, and now you violated a parigraha as well as Satya, right? So they all intertwine. You can't get out of one without following the other. Does that make sense? Yeah. Right? So what I want you to do for your homework is I want you to start to take a look at what thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes no longer serve you. Let me repeat that. What thoughts, beliefs, attitudes no longer serve you? And be very, very careful with those, right? No thoughts, beliefs, attitudes, or behaviors that no longer serve us. They no longer serve us. Right? They no longer serve us. And write those down. Write those attitudes down. Write those beliefs down. Write them down. What do you want to change? What is it that you want to change? What do you want to become? Right? What energy do I need to become to be successful? Right? That's the energy you need to focus on. Does that make sense? Because we want to be very, 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 very careful with our focuses. Right? We have so much power that if we understood even one minute decimal of how much power we do have in our creation process and how we manifest the life we live on this earth, if you understood even a fraction of that, you would change your life in a heartbeat. But we continue on living inside of our comfort zone. And your life begins outside of your comfort zone. Does that make sense? So don't take the opportunity. If your mom says, go to my purse, go to my wallet and get $10 out, don't get 20. Because not only are you practicing estella, which means stealing, but now you're practicing aparigrafa, and then you violated sacha, and then you violated ahimsa. You violated all of the yamas. Does that make sense? And then, baby, I don't want to be you. Because getting rid of that karma, that's it. That is really, really difficult. Okay? Same thing with be careful, because you guys are young and you get pulled in, you get hauled into this gossip. Be real careful. Because that what you speak will come back and 10 times worse from 10 other people. So be real careful with that. Don't allow yourself to get hauled into negativity. Right? Be aware of what you're feeling. Be aware. We all know what's good, what's right. So be aware, okay?